walk the quiet, winding roads, so slow, as if we listen close to stones beneath our shoes, each whisper echoing our pace. The air held time like a sleeping beast, and we didn't dare to wake it. Every step a gentle phrase in a tale that moved ahead of us. Sometimes we'd meet each other's eyes and just knew rushes foreign to two who breathe in time. No need for clocks, no measured race, just hearts beating at the same unhurried pace. Golden crumbs along the trail, scattered light and morning pale, as if the sun in quiet grace invited us to slow our pace. And all around the world stood still, held breath beneath a silent hill. A bird too tired to chase the sky perched softly on a crooked limb, watched us as we passed him by, as if we were already part of his afternoon. We barely spoke, yet silence sang of little dares and weathered scars, of dreams that hide on beaten tracks where no one wanders anymore. We left no map, we brought no plan, just echoes, dust, and open hands. And someday, yes, you'll remember still, a smile broke from your quiet face and fell before us like a leaf. I picked it up and carried it as if it were a talisman to guard against the hours that run too fast. Golden crumbs along the trail, scattered light and morning pale, as if the sun in quiet grace invited us to slow our pace. We were the hush the forest knew, the breath between the green and blue. So slow, still listening to the whispers of the stones beneath our shoes. When the trail curved gently, left the scent of dampened earth, crept softly into our thoughts. It reminded us all becoming needs. A little darkness, a little patience, a little courage to wait. You pointed to a patch of moss, soft like a sleeping coat, and said, with barely a sound, we could sit here, and we did, as if the world had placed a green chair there just for us. The wind drew closer, turning pages in our hair like reading a quiet book of thoughts. And sometimes I swear it paused to listen before lifting them into the treetops. Golden crumbs along the trail, scattered light through softened veil, as if the sun still knew our names and beckoned us to slow again. We were a hush that time forgave, two hearts that walked instead of ran. We spoke of everything and nothing, of what may come and what may stay. And somewhere between your words I found a flicker, a quiet ember that whispered, if we walk like this, nothing can tear us apart. No clock moved us forward, no voice behind pushed our heels. We rose not from urgency, but from a hunger to find the next small treasure, just a few steps on. Golden crumbs along the trail, scattered light through softened veil, as if the day itself conspired to make us pause and not grow tired. We were the hush the trees believe, the breath that old green paths receive. A pause, a footstep, a breath.